माननीय प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने पीएम सर्वोदय योजना अनाउंस की है और उसमें कम से कम 1 करोड़ जो मकान है सोलार बिजली देने का एक स्कीम अनाउंस किया है। और आज जो मतलब कई अधिकारियों से हमने बात भी की है और ये स्कीम मतलब ऐसी है कि इसमें मतलब अगर 1 मेगावाट बिजली जो है ये बिजली बनाने के लिए 60,000 रुपये लगते हैं, 55-60,000, लेकिन उसमें 30,000 रुपये या 50% सब्सिडी भी है। और मतलब दूसरे बिजली से भी इसका अगर मतलब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी है तो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को 7-8 रुपया खर्च आता है, लेकिन ये जो सोलर बिजली है इसमें कम से कम 3.5 रुपये में ही मतलब उसका खर्चा होता है। तो इसीलिए माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने जो स्कीम अनाउंस की है उसका रिव्यू लेने के लिए आज हमने यहाँ मीटिंग बुलाई थी। उसके साथ साथ सोलार निर्मित से कितना मतलब फ़ायदा होता है उसके लिए अलग अलग कंपनियाँ जो है उनको भी हमने यहाँ बुलाया था। इसमें रिलायंस कंपनी भी थी और रिलायंस कंपनी ने भी मतलब जिस तरह पेट्रोल डीजल से गाड़ियाँ चलती है उससे भी सोलार से बहुत कम पैसों में गाड़ी चल सकती है। जिस तरह अगर ये जो 1 बैटरी होती है तो 1 बैटरी में कम से कम 35 किलोमीटर गाड़ी चलती है। दूसरी अगर 2 बैटरी वाली गाड़ी होगी तो 90 किलोमीटर चलेगी। दूसरा एक गाड़ी उसमें 60 किलोमीटर एक बैटरी में चलेगी और दूसरी गाड़ी 120 किलोमीटर से चलेगी। इसी तरह मतलब इसमें काफ़ी फ़ायदा है। तो इसीलिए अलग अलग कंपनियां मतलब इसमें आगे आ रही है। इसमें रिलायंस कंपनी ने भी मतलब जो 2 व्हीलर है 3 व्हीलर है ये मतलब उन्होंने बनाकर उनका प्रोडक्शन चल रहा है। बहुत सारी जगह पर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पर गाड़ियाँ चल रही है और इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पर गाड़ी चलने से जो पोल्यूशन होता है वो बहुत ही मतलब नहीं के बराबर होने वाला है। तो इसीलिए इलेक्ट्रिसिटी से गाड़ी चलेगी तो इसमें खर्चा भी कम है तो पोल्यूशन भी बिल्कुल नहीं है। इसीलिए सबसे ज़्यादा लोगों ने ऐसे गाड़ियों का उपयोग करना चाहिए, ये सरकार की तरफ से हमारा निवेदन है। और आज मतलब जो रिलायंस कंपनी है उसके साथ साथ एक ओमेगा कंपनी है। जो ओमेगा कंपनी ऑटो कंपनी है और ये 2018 में मतलब शुरू हुई थी और अभी तक इन्होंने कम से कम 10,000 गाड़ियाँ बनाई है। तो इन्होंने भी मतलब ये ऑटो रिक्शा है 3 व्हीलर जो ऑटो रिक्शा होती है वो भी है। और इसी तरह मतलब आज हमने कई कंपनियों के साथ हमने बातचीत की है। उसमें सूर्या का घर जो स्कीम है जो हमारा मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पावर और मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ रिन्यूएबल जो है इसमें मतलब ये बनाया है। और इसीलिए जो जो बिजली का निर्माण करना है अगर अपने को मकान में ये 1 करोड़ की स्कीम तो माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का ही है, लेकिन हमारे जो एनटीपीसी है या पावर मिनिस्ट्री है उनके तरफ से सोलार को ज़्यादा बढ़ावा देने के लिए और गरीब लोगों को या जो भी बड़े लोग भी होंगे उनको भी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी से जितना ज़्यादा पैसा आता है उससे भी कई गुना कम पैसा इसमें आ सकता है। कम से कम 60-70% पैसा उसमें कम आ सकता है। और इसीलिए सोलार की निर्मित करने की भूमिका सरकार की है। पावर मिनिस्ट्री के बहुत अलग अलग प्रोजेक्ट भी है, उसमें बहुत सारी सब्सिडी भी है। मिडिल क्लास के लोग हो, बड़े लोग हो या छोटे लोग हो, सबके लिए मतलब इसका फ़ायदा है। और इसीलिए सोलार की निर्मित ज़्यादा होना ये बहुत बड़ा ज़रूरी है। इसीलिए आज यहाँ हमने मीटिंग बुलाई थी। उसके साथ साथ एक दूसरा विषय था तो डॉक्टर बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर जी की जयंती 14 अप्रैल को आती है और उसमें मतलब हर साल महानगर पालिका मतलब बहुत सारी सुविधा करती है। इस साल में उन्होंने मतलब 9 करोड़ रुपया इस बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर जयंती के अवसर पर आने वाले लोगों को सुविधा देने के लिए मुंबई महानगर पालिका 9 करोड़ रुपए खर्चा करने वाली है। उसमें बाहर से आने वाले लोगों को पेंडॉल है, खाना है, शौचालय है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी है, या सफाई करने वाले कामगार है। तो ऐसे बहुत सारे मतलब जो एक्टिविटीज़ होती है उसमें मतलब ये काम करते हैं।
We have got Parikshit Kadam from Kabira Mobilities, who is going to talk on the Suryoday Yojana of the Government of India, that how this company has been, taking forward this kind of initiative taken by the government, and what is their contribution. Thank you so much for joining with us. My first question to you, of course, we are standing today at the Sehadri Guest House related to the Suryoday scheme, which your company is also dealing with. So, first of all, I would like to ask you, what is your product? What is your electric vehicle product which you are giving to the industry?
Yeah, we have both the products. We have a solar power plant which we can be installed on the top of your house, and we have electric mobility solution. That means we have super bikes, we have delivery bikes, and we have scooters as well. So now, with the vision of Mr. Prime Minister Modi, we are combining both these products. You can install the solar power plant on your roof of your home, and whatever electricity is generated is not only utilized to charge your home appliances, but also to charge your electric bikes. So
I would like to ask you, nowadays Government of India, even the world is promoting green energy, seeing the impacts of fossil fuels which are used from the olden days. So I would like to ask you that with Suryoday scheme taking the benefit, making it reach to every household, especially to the people below poverty line, so how the subsidy works in it.
you see, there are two benefits which you get when you buy bikes. Uh, when you take a rooftop product, that is solar panels, they are being subsidized. 1 kilowatt is getting somewhere around 30,000, 2 kilowatt again 30,000, and the max is 78,000 for about 3 kilowatts. So that is a subsidy that you get from the government. Then apart from that, if you compare the electricity rates which are prevailing currently, it is 7 to 8 rupees per unit. But here for rooftop panels, it's like whatever cost is incurred during the installation, that's the only cost. So आप जो भी 20-30 हज़ार डाल देते हैं, so that one time cost you will recover within 5-6 or maybe 1 year. And after that, the lifespan of this particular product is around 25 years. So next 20 years you are getting free electricity. So that's benefit number one. Now if you come to our electric bikes, first of all, it's like how much you are paying for 1 liter of petrol, somewhere around 100 rupees. 100 rupees a liter, and what you get somewhere around 40 kilometers range. And the same thing if you go to see in case of electric bikes, the mileage that you get, maybe if you say 1 kilometer is somewhere around 9 rupees, 8 or 9 rupees. The same thing you get over here is for somewhere around 1 rupees to 2 rupees.
And I would like to ask you, how is the subsidy process? It's very easier for the end user?
Yeah, it's very much easy to get because of the digitalization which is adopted by the government of India. To get it, it's very simple. So everything gets processed within 7 days.
I would like to ask you, of course, now I'll come towards the today's press event with the Union Minister Ramdas Athawale about the Suryoday Yojana and in Maharashtra, and of course your company is based in Goa. So how you are catering the Maharashtra market in terms of EVs on the roads?
Yeah. See, the vision of Maharashtra government is first to promote the solar power plant. Second is to increase the usage of EV vehicles. And third, it is like to help the backward people. So here we are fitting exactly. We have both the products which can cater. Apart from B2B, we also have B2C. That means you order our bikes and the bikes are delivered directly to the doorstep of the customer. So we exactly fit into the vision of Maharashtra government. So that's why this collaboration is happening.
One last liner. Yeah. Ease of doing business is a reality now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I have been in the industry from like almost like 2.5 decades. What was there about 10-15 years back is not now. You can register any company within 7 days flat. And there is a acceptance of Indians, their knowledge base and their hard working abroad also. So people are accepting. So it's the right time now for any person to start doing business, to leap into the market and gather what he wants to for himself.
Today was a press conference by the Honorable Union Minister about the Suryoday scheme and implementing in Maharashtra. So first of all, before starting my question, I would like to introduce yourself and your company to us.
Good afternoon. My name is Ashhar Idris. I represent Omega Seiki Mobility. I am the sales head. We are one of the leading manufacturers of electric three-wheelers. We have a legacy of over 5 decades of experience in bright steel and auto components. We learned from that, and we started in 2018 by manufacturing our own electric three-wheelers, which are made in India product. We have our facilities in Faridabad, Haryana, and also one in Pune. We are expanding our manufacturing facilities, and we have a strong dealer network of close to 200 dealers across the country, which is rapidly growing, and we are trying to meet their demand in the best possible manner.
Now I'll come to the question, of course, to the press conference by the Honorable Union Minister Ramdas Athawale on the Suryoday scheme, PM Suryoday scheme implementing in Maharashtra. So how you would be collaborating under that scheme? Could you throw a light?
Today was the first meeting for the PM Suryoday Yojana. It actually is a collaborative platform which he's trying to create, which is actually absolutely unique kind of a thing which he's doing. What he's trying to link between the people who are actually manufacturing. So it was Adani, it was Reliance, it was Omega Seiki Mobility. So they are the people who are setting up these strong solar panels, charging infrastructure. So this will help us. Why? Because see, somewhat what we are struggling is we don't have that number of charging infrastructure which the country is actually looking for. So these people will be the source for us. They will be setting it. Of course, how they will be benefiting us, because there is a huge subsidy on the vehicles. There is a huge subsidy on setting up these panels as well. So the cost of setting up these things will come down, and the current cost per kilometer of a vehicle, which is just 0.75 paisa as of now, will further come down. So it will be overall beneficial for the ecosystem to develop. The infrastructure will come up, the EVs will grow. That is how he is trying to collaborate between the two of us. That is the entire process was.
My question is that what is your proposal to encourage the end user to put the solar panels and of course buying your EVs as well?
So I'll tell you exactly this PM Suryoday Yojana, the basic motive of it is to create employment. Fine. So let's go to the last mile. When we talk about the last mile of this project is to generate employment. So what we will be doing is that we will be collaboratively working. We will be educating our dealer channel partners also, and we will be promoting them to set up more charging infrastructure, more similar kind of charging infrastructure, which will help end user, and they will be also educating it to the customers that these kind of things will help reduce your overall cost of the vehicle, help reduce your overall monthly earnings will grow. Because see, when you are spending say 75 rupees for 100 kilometers and you're spending 500 rupees for 100 kilometers, you are saving 125 rupees in a day. So that is a huge amount for a person who's driving a three-wheeler. So we are trying together to create awareness, get people on a DCO model, driver come owner kind of a concept we are developing. We are also developing a strong financials. We are trying to make our own financing company. We are also collaborating with many NBFCs. We are also collaborating with many PSU banks. If you know that PNB, Indian Bank, we have recently tied up with big public private banks also. There are strong NBFCs who are funding us, and they have a strong faith on our vehicle. Why? Because we come with a strong warranty. We come with a strong after sales service. We are present in tier 3, tier 4 cities, and we are also in tier 1 and 2. So we are the only company, if you look upon, say I give you an example of Maharashtra, we are present in cities like Karad, we are present in cities like Chalisgaon, we are present in cities like Gevrai, Beed, which are very small districts. So how OSM has managed that? That we have managed by giving strong support to the people who have come up as our prospect. We have given them dealership at a very lucrative offers, and when they tasted it, actually they loved it, and they are growing. So there are people sitting in remote areas and challenging big tier 1 city guys.
My question to you is, of course, we talked about the solar panel, charging the batteries through solar panel. What is your USP on encouraging the people to get the solar panels and this combination of EV and solar panel model?
So see, the subsidy which the government is offering on the solar panels is 60,000 for 2 kilowatt and 80,000 roughly, something like that. So this, as you promote, the costing of the vehicle, the costing of the electricity will come down. So when the costing of electricity will come down, the people will be encouraged to inculcate there in their daily lives. Like for their households, they will do that. For their EVs, they will do that. Because see, their major part is their vehicle which they are using. So suppose the electricity vehicle, say, if I say roughly 50% or say 40% of their electricity bill comes from EV which they are using. Rest is their household refrigerator and everything electricity which they are using. If they are able to reduce that overall cost, they will of course try to encourage that. So why did it come up to EV? See, they saw an original cost of an IC vehicle which was low and an electric vehicle which was comparatively little high. But they calculated that overall cost of ownership was very low in an EV. Similarly, in solar panels and setting up solar electricity, the costing will be very low, the charges will be very low, and the fluent flow of electricity will help them use this for their EVs and of course for overall electricity of their house.
In nutshell, we could say if a person installs a solar panel, charges his battery, of course his bills would be
Yes,
reduced,
yes,
and of course the charge on the roads also the costing will reduce.
Sir, we are trying to develop that ecosystem. We are going everywhere. So if I talk about OSM, we are into swapping model. We are into 15 minutes fast charging option. We are into 35 minutes fast charging. We are into 4 hours charging with a home socket charging. You आप अपने घर पे charge करो. You get all the comforts.
I'd like to congratulate for developing these kind of ecosystem for the green environment. You have approached the government with your obviously project.
Right.
So my question to you is in this regard, this PM Suryoday Yojana is a center project.
Yes.
States are implementing it
Right,
further.
right.
So how do you see this center and state collaboration to help you in perfectly implementing these kind of projects?
So the good part is, see, the first meeting itself was a collaborative meeting wherein all the inputs were taken. The minister had requested us to give further certain subsidies for SC, ST and the backward class people who may not be able to even afford that, which we have taken it as an input. We have requested him that we are open for any such offer, sir, which will be there for the benefit of the people who are not able to handshake with us because of certain limitations. We are also tying up with more PSU banks. Maybe there are banks which are not reachable to certain people. We'll be doing tie-up. We'll be ensuring that they get low down payment, low EMI, so their affordability goes up. So the entire objective will be what the government is proposing. Yes, they are collaboratively working because see, the PM Yojana which has come up has been on ground on day one and it was entirely filled, house full, you must have seen. So everybody has taken all the inputs and the countdown has begun. He has guided all his team members that whatever inputs we have given should be there on board, and in the next meeting when we meet, there should be some action plan that what has happened. Suppose you give me a proposal, what have I done to it? So these are kind of things which we have jotted down and we'll be working together.
My last words to you, as you are from the manufacturing industry, manufacturing electric vehicles. So with the government policies, with the central government policies, state implementing, we could say now it is a one nation policy.
Yes, absolutely. It is for the benefit of the poor people. It is actually both the governments are working to ensure that the employment is being generated. The people who are suffering gets the benefit of it. They are eagerly working for that.